and welcome to my channel. This video is not my typical. I'm usually out working at the cabin or in the greenhouse or on some sort of project, but I have always been a huge fan of morning routine videos and I thought it would be fun to share one of my own. This morning routine is more of an ideal routine as opposed to something that I do every single day very strictly. To be honest, we all have off days or days where we want to take it a little easier and kind of feel out what we want to accomplish and maybe relax a little more. But I do love waking up very early, and this routine would start at 5 a.m. You get so much checked off of your to-do list and it kind of makes the rest of the day feel really energetic and productive and just starts you off in the right place. So without further ado, let's dive in. So 5 a.m. comes around and I try to just sit up immediately, throw on some workout clothes, and make the bed. If I snooze for even a little bit, I find it 1,000 times harder to get up. And making the bed also sets the tone of getting things done right off the bat. The motion of pulling the covers tight and fluffing the pillows really gets my mind and body more alert. Then I'll head to the bathroom, and on my way I always find my cat Mao and say hello. He's 3 years old and part Maine Coon. Then I brush my teeth using some homemade toothpaste from baking soda, coconut oil, and peppermint essential oil. This recipe isn't overly intense, so it doesn't leave a lingering taste in my mouth by the time I'm ready to eat. Next, I'll light some sage from the greenhouse to cleanse the apartment and start the day with good energy. I don't do this every single morning, maybe more like once a week, but I hit each corner of each room. After that, I'll go back into the kitchen and fill up a 32-ounce mason jar with some water. I drink this throughout the morning before I eat. I love working out first thing in the morning for a few reasons. One of them being that it just totally wakes your body up. 2, you can already say that you accomplished something for the day. 3, I like working out before I eat in the morning because then I feel like my metabolism's really revved up and ready to go. And I'm usually not that hungry first thing in the morning anyways, so this helps me build up a good appetite. And then you just don't have to stress out all day about when am I going to work out, because as much as working out is so fun, it definitely can linger in your mind. Sounds like other people are waking up. I hear some lawnmowers going outside. When I work out, I'll either stay home and be in our little gym area that we created, or I will head down the street and hop on the Appalachian Trail. And you end up at a river at one point too, which is really nice. You can splash your face. But today I just really was craving some weights, so I did a little bit of a full body workout here at the apartment. Then I stretch for a bit and take a moment to meditate, take deep breaths, and be mindful. This helps me enter the day with a calm and collected mindset. Now that I've worked up a good sweat, I am going to head into the bathroom and take a freezing cold shower. If the workout didn't wake me up enough, this does. I remember I started doing this a few years ago, but I could only do it now and again, and now I try to do it almost every day, at least in the summer for sure. It just kind of shocks you in a good way and you just get really invigorated and refreshed. I feel like my hair is shinier and my skin is healthier when I take cold showers instead of hot showers. I also hang some mint from the greenhouse over the shower head because the whole smell of it kind of spreads throughout the bathroom and it's really wakes you right up. I mostly take this time to just rinse my hair out and wash my body. I usually only do a full hair wash 2 or 3 times a week to keep the healthy oils in my hair for as long as possible. When I get out, I use some rose water I made to dab my face. It's antibacterial to fight acne and anti-inflammatory to depuff. I keep it in the fridge so it's nice and cold too. Then some vitamin E and sea oil right on top. This is pretty much the extent of my skincare, and I usually do not wear makeup. I know it's not a lot, but it seems to work for me. Everyone's skin is unique, and what works for me may or may not work for you. I filled this bottle with a little bit of eucalyptus oil and water, and it works the same way as the mint does behind me, just a really strong, really good smell that kickstarts the day. So I just kind of spray it around me and take a few deep breaths. When I get dressed, it's usually something comfortable and functional because I never know exactly what I'll be doing that day. For deodorant, I use a blend of ingredients that don't include aluminum or baking soda. I'll include the link in my description that has the video of me making it. I'll also include the links for the rose water and the toothpaste as well. For my hair, I typically use an oil after showering to help detangle. This specific one is argan oil. I'll probably do a whole video dedicated to my hair routine in the future. Then I use either a wide tooth comb or a wet brush to get all of the knots out without damaging my hair. So once my hair is detangled, I usually like to put it in a braid in the summer just because, one, I'm trying to use less heat, and two, I think it kind of helps just keep my hair nice and tamed and out of the way. I'm working at the cabin a lot and at the office, so it's just nice to have it pulled back. And then once I get to the bottom, I just tie it off and kind of loosen it along here. I have some tiny baby hairs that make their way out of here anyways, and I kind of like them, so I just take them out. And then I'll let my hair dry a little bit before I put the bandana in, but I think it matches this shirt really well, so I'm going to give it a go. I'm a sucker for matcha lattes, so I've been making them in the morning with some of my own almond milk since a lot of the store-bought ones have additives. Matcha is made from ground green tea leaves and has a bunch of antioxidants. It's also beneficial for many of your body's organs. The taste is earthy and slightly bitter, which pairs well with the nuttiness of the almond milk. And I also put a little bit of vanilla extract in my milk to sweeten it naturally. Matcha is so energizing, and it's a little bit gentler than coffee for me, which is good. Next, it's time for breakfast, which usually is a different recipe for me every morning since I love cooking, but this is one of my favorites. I've been trying to figure out how to make a good cashew cheese for as long as I can remember. At this point, I feel like I've finally nailed it, and I actually just posted the recipe on my Patreon, which is also linked in the description. I love that this meal is just jam-packed with protein, healthy fats, and healthy carbs, so after a workout or for fueling up for a long day, it's just so satiating and delicious. I already finished my matcha latte because they're just so good, and now I'm drinking some cranberry water, which is just water with pure cranberry extract. It's a nice switch up to regular water. It's really tart, a little sweet, and really refreshing. Then I open up my journal and jot down some intentions and goals for the day. It helps me manifest more positivity and the things that I'm chasing. I'll also take this time to formulate a to-do list. And then I'll be on my way to go tackle the day ahead.